How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing another absolute banger of platinum. Today we've got another one from Aristo Studio called Horse Dash, and you're looking at $1.50 on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This does have auto pop, so once you finish the platinum on PS4, you can head into the PS5 version and get yourself a second platinum immediately. This is a little arcadey rage bait game as far as I'm concerned. You're this cowboy-looking guy, you're riding a horse, and you have to get across the level to the end on the right side of the screen, avoiding a ton of spikes and eventually spinning blades along the way. Your main controls are going to be L3 to sprint, X to jump, and square to dash, and you're going to be using the right stick to aim your bow to take down balloons that will drop boxes for you to avoid some spikes with, as well as shooting at some levers that will change the terrain. If you hit any of the spikes, you'll die and have to start back at the beginning of the level, which you'll be doing way more often than you'd like. Trophy-wise, you've got 29 total, 10 bronze, 12 silver, 6 gold, and the platinum, and you've only really got one goal here to finish all 12 levels. You're going to have some extra trophies like shooting down 18 balloons, collecting 20 apples, hitting 18 levers, and dying 10 times, but you're probably going to end up popping all of those while getting through all 12 levels. Like I said earlier, this is a rage bait game as far as I'm concerned. The jump feels super inconsistent depending on whether you're going up or downhill, and quite often in some of the later levels you'll run into a spot where you've got an apple to dash, you're running into a set of spikes that you need to jump early and then dash to get over, and it's not until you're right up to the spikes that you'll see a lever on the edge of the screen you have to shoot to actually make it past the next area. The fact that there's 0 checkpoints anywhere in the game just makes it that much worse. This took me the better part of 35 minutes to fight my way through, and I'm really hoping that all of you have a way better time with this than I did. If you get through some of the levels quicker than I did, I can see you getting this done in under 30 minutes without much of an issue, but I don't see many people getting this done in anywhere under 20 minutes. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing another absolute banger of a platinum. Today we've got another one from Autoslavic called Memory Holder the Alphabet, and you're looking at $2 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. If you've played any of the other Memory Holder series of Match 2 games from Autoslavic, you already know what you're getting into here, as it's basically the exact same setup, just with letters on the cards. This is a little Match 2 game. You're given a number of cards, you flip 2 over, and if they match, you collect them. If you don't, they flip back over and you try again until you get a match. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and this is going to be the same plan of attack that the rest of the games in the series have had. You're going to have to play through the first level as normal. There's only 4 cards, so you only have to make 2 matches and you're done. And from level 2 through 15, all you have to do is pause the game, hit autocomplete, confirm, head into the next level, rinse, and repeat until platinum. Doing the autocomplete method, this is going to take you in the 2 to 3 minute range to finish, though if you wanted to actually play the game normally, it's probably going to take you about 15. If you've got some younger kids in the house who could actually use a game like this, especially if they're working on their letters or memory stuff, I would just let them get this one for you. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing another absolute banger of a platinum. Today we've got another one from Zazenfly called Boxstacker, and you're looking at $3 on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This is a little arcadey horizontal shoot 'em up type game, I guess, where you're trying to pick up boxes with X so you can drop them into portals at the bottom of the screen with circle, avoiding any asteroids and enemy ships that you come across. The portals on the bottom of the screen will have a number over it, 1, 2, or 3, which indicates how many boxes it'll take to close it. You can carry more boxes at a time as you hit X on them, which you can either fly down into the portal to drop them off, or hit circle over it to drop them all at once. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've only really got one goal here, to close 15 portals across all runs. Aside from that, you're just going to have to die 5 times, and you'll get the rest of the trophies along the way. Just keep picking up boxes as they come to you, avoid dying as much as possible while you're doing that, drop the boxes into the portals, and you'll have this done in no time. This took me right around 2 minutes to finish, and I'd expect it to take about that long as well. You'll probably be able to shave some time off of that, since I was going in completely blind, but I figure anything in that 1 to 2 minute range is a pretty good time for this platinum. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing another absolute banger of a platinum. Today we've got another one from T Games called The Jumping Spaghetti, and you're looking at $2.50 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This does have auto pop, so once you finish the platinum on PS4, you can head into the PS5 version and get yourself a second platinum immediately. This is a little arcadey game where you're trying to zigzag your colored dot up a track, avoiding any objects that are a different color than you, and trying to hit as many like-colored objects and stars as possible. Eventually, you'll come across a blinking colored line, which will change the color you are, and that's basically the entire gameplay loop. Go through objects that are your color, pick up stars, die, repeat. Trophy-wise, you've got 61 total, 54 bronze, 5 silver, 1 gold, and the platinum, and your main goal is basically just going to be to get to player level 5. You're going to have to change your color 70 times, get to 2,000 points total, hit 200 objects in total, collect 100 stars in total, and have a run where you hit 150 points, but you're probably going to be unlocking all of those by the time you get to player level 5. You only get points for hitting like-colored objects, not for collecting stars, so keep that in mind while you're going through each run, as you need 200 objects versus 100 stars for the platinum. This took me about 9 minutes to finish, and I'd expect you to take about that long as well. It really is just a grind getting to player level 5, but once you get a feel for how quickly the ball moves, it's just a rinse and repeat type game while you grind out points. I figure anything under 15 minutes is a pretty good time for this platinum, but I would expect most of you to be in that 5 to 10 minute range. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing another absolute banger of platinum. Today we've got another one from Coliseum Studio called NBA Quiz, and you're looking at only $1 on the PlayStation Store with just 1 worldwide stack each for PS5. This is a little quiz game, so if you've played any other quiz games on the PlayStation Store or remember one of their previous releases I covered, Olympic Games Quiz, this is basically the exact same game with the exact same trophy list, just with a list of questions pertaining to the NBA. You and I both know you're just going to spam X like it's your day job rather than testing your basketball knowledge, so let's just get into the trophy guide, shall we? Trophy-wise, you've got 17 total, 2 bronze, 5 silver, 9 gold, and the platinum, and the trophy list is basically the same as Olympic Games Quiz. You need to go into Endless mode and get 50 correct and incorrect answers, then you need to hop out of Endless and into Time Attack mode, where you're going to need to get 10 questions correct. There's no penalty anywhere for getting incorrect answers, so all you really have to do is spam X until you see the numbers in the top left hit 50, move on to Time Attack, and spam until Platinum. This is going to take you under a minute to finish without any issue at all. I actually screwed up and thought I was in Endless mode first rather than Time Attack, accidentally added an extra minute onto my Platinum time, and still ended up at a minute 23 by the time I had it finished, so expect to get this done in under 30 seconds.